Okay, imagine this. A beacon, first lit by the Roman Empire, that has somehow never stopped shining. Today, we're talking about a structure that hasn't just stood the test of time, it's still on the clock.
For nearly 2,000 years, just let that number sink in. On the wild, rugged Atlantic coast of Spain, something pretty incredible has been happening. Night after night, storm after storm. You see, through the rise and fall of entire empires, through countless wars and technological revolutions, one Roman lighthouse has simply never gone dark.
Of course, we're talking about the one and only Tower of Hercules. It's the only Roman lighthouse to survive all the way to the present day and still be doing the exact job it was built for.
Think about that for a second. This thing was built in the 2nd century, but it's not a ruin you look at from behind a velvet rope. No, this is active, critical infrastructure that has been guiding sailors home for almost 2 full millennia.
So how in the world did a Roman structure get its name from a Greek hero? Well, the answer, as you might guess, involves a giant.
The story goes that the hero Hercules tracked down and defeated a tyrannical giant named Geryon right on this spot. And to mark his victory, he built the tower. It's a fantastic origin story, for sure. But the truth is, well, it's a little less about myths and a lot more about Roman ambition.
And this is where that amazing myth gives way to documented history. The reality of how the tower came to be is honestly just as impressive, but it's all about strategic Roman engineering. So you've got this epic tale of a hero versus the hard historical record. And the truth is, this was less about divine strength and more about sheer human ingenuity. It was a state-of-the-art navigational tool built during the reign of Emperor Trajan. And for the Romans, this lighthouse was an absolute strategic masterpiece. It was a watchtower for coastal defense, it guided ships safely into the major port of Brigantium, and, it stood as this powerful symbol for sailors at what they considered the very edge of the known world. So it wasn't a mythical hero who built this. It was highly skilled Roman stonemasons, known locally as artiseros. These guys expertly cut and laid enormous granite blocks to create a structure so tough, so durable, it's still here today.
But just standing still is the one thing this tower really hasn't done. Its story is one of constant adaptation, of evolving its technology to keep that light shining ever brighter and further.
Just look at how the technology has changed. It started with simple but huge open fires of wood and coal in the Roman era. Then it jumped to oil lamps and reflectors during a big restoration in the 18th century. And finally, in the 20th century, it was modernized with the powerful electric light it uses today.
And each of these upgrades was a massive leap forward. The Roman fires worked, but they were limited. The 18th century lantern room, though, that focused the beam with reflectors, which dramatically increased its range. And of course, modern electricity gave it a power and reliability its original builders couldn't even have dreamed of.
But it wasn't just the light that changed. During that big 18th century restoration, led by an architect named Eustachio Giannini, the tower itself actually grew. He encased the original Roman core in a new classical structure. It was this brilliant act of preservation that both protected the ancient stone and gave the tower the taller, more elegant shape we see today.
So, what does the Tower of Hercules mean to us now? I mean, its legacy is literally written in stone, blending this incredible ancient past with a very, very active present.
Today, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized all over the world for its incredible history. But here's the best part. It isn't just a monument. It is still a vital maritime tool, a working lighthouse, guiding modern ships safely to shore tonight.
And that kind of leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? The Tower of Hercules is this unbelievable testament to engineering, to resilience, and to that deep human need for a guiding light. It really makes you wonder, what are we building right now in our time with the kind of skill and intention to last for the next 2 millennia?